What if I told you the most powerful bug spray in your garden costs less than $1 and it's sitting in your kitchen right now? No harsh chemicals, no expensive bottles, no complicated formulas, just 3 simple ingredients my grandmother used for over 50 years to keep her garden completely bug-free, long before neem oil became popular. And here's the crazy part. This homemade spray doesn't just repel pests, it stops them. Let me show you exactly how she did it. The 3-ingredient recipe. This is the exact mixture she used, and I still use today. You'll need 1 tablespoon baking soda, 1 tablespoon vegetable oil, 1 teaspoon liquid Castile soap, 1 gallon of water. That's it. Mix everything into a spray bottle or garden sprayer. Shake well before each use because the oil naturally separates. Spray the leaves, especially the undersides, until lightly coated, not dripping, just evenly covered. And that's your entire formula. Simple, cheap, effective. Why this works better than neem oil for many gardeners. Let's break down why this works so well. Baking soda changes the pH level on the leaf surface. Fungal spores like powdery mildew need a specific environment to grow. When you shift that pH, it makes the leaf surface hostile to fungal diseases. That's why gardeners have used baking soda for generations. Vegetable oil works by coating soft-bodied insects like aphids, whiteflies, and spider mites. It blocks their breathing pores, called spiracles, which suffocates them without toxic chemicals. Liquid Castile soap is the secret weapon. It breaks the surface tension of water, allowing the mixture to spread evenly and stick to the leaf instead of rolling off. It also damages the outer layer of insects, making the oil even more effective. This combination creates a triple-action defense, fights fungal disease, stops soft-bodied insects, helps the spray stick and spread, and unlike many chemical sprays, it doesn't leave behind harmful residues. What it controls. This mixture works especially well against aphids, whiteflies, spider mites, early powdery mildew, minor fungal outbreaks. It's not a miracle cure for every garden problem, but for everyday pest pressure, it's incredibly reliable. The key is consistency. Use it before infestations get out of control. How often to use it? For prevention, spray once every 7 to 10 days. For active infestations, spray every 5 to 7 days until the problem improves. Always spray in the early morning or late evening. Avoid spraying in direct midday sun, especially during hot weather, because oil can cause leaf burn when temperatures are high. And after rain, reapply the next day. Rain washes it off. Consistency is what makes this work long-term. Is it safe for kids and pets? This is one of the biggest reasons my grandmother trusted this recipe. Baking soda is a food ingredient. Vegetable oil is cooking oil. Castile soap is plant-based and biodegradable. Once the spray dries, usually within 30 minutes, your pets and kids can safely return to the garden. If a dog sniffs or brushes against a dried leaf, there's no toxic residue involved. Now, about bees. The mixture is safe once dry, but avoid spraying while bees are actively visiting flowers. Wet soap can temporarily affect their wings, so spray before sunrise or after sunset when pollinators aren't active. That's responsible gardening. Cost comparison $0.25 versus store-bought sprays. Let's talk numbers. This entire batch costs roughly 25 to 50 cents depending on where you buy ingredients. Compare that to $40 to $60 for commercial pesticides, $20 plus for many neem oil products. And most store-bought options come with warning labels about protective gear, pets, or residue. This costs less. It's safer, and for common garden pests, it works just as well. Sometimes better, because you can use it regularly without worrying about chemical buildup. That's smart gardening. Important tips for best results. Here are a few quick tips to make sure you get the best outcome. Always test first, spray one leaf, and wait 24 hours. Some plants are more sensitive than others. Spray both sides of the leaves. Most insects hide underneath. If you skip that step, you cut effectiveness in half. Be cautious with tender plants. Young tomato seedlings, cucumbers, and some squash can be sensitive. For them, use half the baking soda or spray during cooler evening hours. Shake before every use. Oil separates naturally. Shaking keeps the mixture balanced. Small details make a big difference. Final thoughts. My grandmother didn't rely on expensive products or complicated gardening trends. She used baking soda, vegetable oil, Castile soap, and she had a thriving, bug-free garden year after year. Today, we're surrounded by shelves full of sprays and solutions, but sometimes the most effective answer is the simplest one. If you're looking for something better than Neem Oil, something affordable, safe, and proven through decades of real-world use, this might be exactly what your garden needs. Try it for yourself. And when your plants are thriving while everyone else is battling pests, you'll know the secret didn't come from a bottle. It came from wisdom passed down. If this helped you, subscribe for more simple, science-backed garden solutions.